Our show is sponsored by Coffee Bros Specialty Coffee. GEVI. WineExpress.com. Southwest Airlines.
Good morning. We just changed our Southwest flight to stay an extra day. Didn't have to pay a fee.
Beautiful. Our kids won't miss us. They're with Mima. Mima. We're in love! Again!
Change your flight without a fee. That's a big flex.
iHeart Oswego. Viator.
Okay, before we jump into it, let's go over some rules.
We'll throw a question and you pick your answer by typing in the numbers 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat before your time runs out.
Type the number and not the whole answer.
Now, don't think about it too long, because if you tie with someone, we'll pick the person who answered first.
But guys, keep it spicy, but not too scandalous.
You don't want to get kicked off the air before the real fun begins.
Hey guys!
Everybody, what's going on?
Welcome to our show. I'm Sue Ellen, and these are my co-hosts, Ashley. Ashley,
Happy New Year.
In the house.
And we got Richard, and you have tuned into, say it with me one more time, Richard.
Ooh, Wayne versus Ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so who's ready for some trivia tonight?
2025.
Yes. So it is 11 o'clock on January 1st, 2025. Okay, we are about to complete our first day of the new year. Give it up for us.
Everybody.
We made it. Yes. And we're about to do some trivia tonight. You guys are excited? You guys ready?
Well, it's 11 o'clock on the East Coast, but I think it's 8 o'clock on the West Coast?
It is. Definitely. Okay. So 8 p.m. for them. Good deal. They still got a few more hours left of the first day.
Probably getting wound down from the first day of January anyway. I wonder how many people are returning to work tomorrow.
I feel like this is the lazy day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The lazy day after all the festivities.
New Year's Day, Ellen.
It was good. It was good. I was just relaxing. That's it. Today's the lazy day, you know?
Okay. And how was yours,
Ohio
Ashley?
State played in the Rose Bowl today.
What's that?
Oh,
So I was
really?
watching that, eating some yummy snacks with family.
Oh,
Nice.
yay. Awesome.
Nice.
Okay, we got
All
our
right,
first
let's get it,
question.
ladies.
All right, I'll go ahead and kick it off, and we can just go in order.
Let's go.
What is the name of the New Year's Eve celebration in the U.S. city of New Orleans, where revelers celebrate with parades and live music in the French Quarter? I think I know this one. Is it number 1, the Sugar Bowl celebration? Number 2, Mardi Gras Fest? Number 3, Jazz Jamboree? Or number 4, Bayou Bash?
Oof. I wish I knew. All of these sound great.
I thought I knew
I
it, but
would
now
go.
I'm like, I don't think
I
I
would
do.
go to any one of these parties. You know what I mean?
Yeah. These parties are about to have
They
some
all
good
sound
food,
fun.
is what I know. There's going to be good food down there.
Absolutely, right? That I swear I want to go to New Orleans just for the food. Like,
Yep.
I'm here for the food, you guys.
Yep.
Certain places, certain places you want to go just for the food, Puerto Rico's one of
Jambalaya?
them.
Yep, definitely. All right, let's see. I was thinking Mardi Gras, and I was wrong. The Sugar Bowl celebration.
Celebration.
Okay, Sugar Bowl celebration.
All right, I had no idea. Good job, Stephanie, getting it right. Bravo.
Okay, Stephanie, we see you.
Is that like the football, like Sugar Bowl? Is that the same thing? Like I just said the Rose
I
Bowl
don't
was
know.
today. I don't
I
know.
don't
I don't
know.
actually follow football. I only knew about the game because my dad invited us girls over
Me
for
neither.
dinner. And I was like, food? Okay. Twist my arm.
All right. So, which American TV network has been known for its live broadcast of the Times Square ball drop, excuse me, featuring performances from popular musical acts? So, is it 1 NBC, 2 Fox, 3 CBS, or 4 ABC? Ooh, good question. I don't know which one televises it.
I feel like they all do.
They all televise it, but there's one that gives like a whole show. It's like musical artists. It's a whole thing. Like they really make a show
There's
out of it.
Yeah. There's one that's like bigger than the rest. And
Right, exactly. And I
can't
think that's what they're
remember.
talking about here.
I
Mhm.
would think that was the Dick Clark's
Yeah.
New Year's, right?
Yep.
Because it was
I think does Ryan Seacrest do it now?
Ryan Seacrest now does it. Yeah,
Mhm.
Which
he's been
one
doing
is
it
he?
for
Is
20
he
years. I'm like, what?
what?
Scrams, what's his name? Dick Clark has been out of it for 20 years. He's been dead for 20 years. What?
Oh, so it's ABC. Looks like it's ABC. A few people got it right.
ABC.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Wow.
many of you guys actually watched it last night? Anybody?
Nope.
I watched little pieces of it to see who was performing.
I was watching Squid Games.
Yeah.
My sister sent me a clip of the Jonas Brothers because I have a crush on Nick Jonas. And she was like, your
Okay.
man's on TV.
I see. Who doesn't have a crush on Nick Jonas?
I don't care how young he is.
All right. So, what famous American actor hosted the first live broadcast of the Times Square ball drop in 1972, which became an annual tradition? Oh boy! Speaking of which, anyhow,
I hope you guys were paying attention. I hope you guys were paying attention to our whole previous conversation, because if you did, then you would know the answer.
Johnny Carson, Dick Clark, or Ben Grar?
Yeah.
They think we're just killing time. They don't know that we're foreshadowing.
Yeah, right?
We're projecting, right?
Hints.
There's only one name up here I don't know. And I'm like, who is he? Why is his name up here? What did he do? Is this a
Who?
made-up name
Ben
or is this a
Broward?
real person? That's the
It'd
one.
have to be
That's
Ben
the only one
Broward
that I
because
don't
I have
know
no
either.
idea who Scrams is. I have no idea who he is.
Scrams, is that what you're calling him?
Scrams, yeah. We used to say, so funny story, right? In the Bronx where I grew in the South Bronx where I grew up. We used to say that about people we didn't know their names, Scrams.
Oh, that's great.
Clark. Because we
It's like saying Joe Schmo, like saying Joe Schmo.
Right, Joe Schmo, but like Scrams over here because we used to say, yo, we don't know who you are, Scram. Like, yo. So that's where it became like, we're gonna call that dude Scrams.
So the Scrams was the right answer though.
Yep. So we weren't giving clues. We tricked you accidentally.
My
bad.
Wow.
We don't know the answers. We're guessing along with you.
Right. There you go.
All right. Which famous American singer performed at the Times Square ball drop celebration in 2015 and was the first to ring in the new year with a live performance? Was it 1, Taylor Swift, 2, Justin Timberlake, 3, Beyonce, or 4, Alicia Keys? American Singers, 2015.
It was 20.
So that would have been 10 years ago.
10 years ago. I mean, it could have been any one of these artists 10 years ago, though.
Could have.
You know?
I feel like, I mean, Alicia Keys is big, but I feel like she's not as big long term as the other three. I could be wrong about that.
In New York, definitely wrong about that.
She's all New York.
Am I? Okay.
Well, I mean, think about it.
New York.
But where is the ball drop? In New York, in Times Square. Alicia Keys sings the New York song.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at this.
She sings the New York concrete jungle things are made of.
Right.
You know, that's her.
If I try to like process of elimination, get one out, that's probably the right answer. So you should put that in the chat.
She's like, my process of elimination, always wrong.
I forgot about that song. Like, she's had a bunch of hits, but like the other three have had so many hits.
No, that's true though. They all have, really.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the primary diet of a sea turtle? Oh how nice. Is it 1, seaweed, 2, jellyfish, 3, fish, or 4, crabs?
So hold up. Let me now ask you, my sister Sue, how is Myrtle my turtle? How is my girl Myrtle the turtle?
She's doing great. She's doing great. Spoiled as ever. You already know. Actually, I have a spoiled turtle. That's why he's asking, because the question says sea turtle, right? And she's a spoiled brat. And her name is Myrtle. She's Myrtle the turtle. Mm-hmm. She's in a hibernation currently. She is in hibernation. She is hibernating. Oh, apparently they eat jellyfish. Oh, cool. So yeah, so Myrtle is hibernating underneath my beanbag chair. That's her chosen spot. She chose that spot. No, you can't sit on it, because if you sit on it, you're gonna sit on her. She's underneath it every time she sleeps.
I wish I could just like, it's cold out and I could just go to sleep until it's not cold anymore. I feel like hibernation is like, what's up, you know?
Yeah, so she's sleeping a lot.
So what is the probability of flipping a coin and it landing on heads? Is it 75%, 50%, 25%, or 100%?
Wrong answers only. Ready? Go. 100%.
100%. Unless the coin has 2 heads.
You know, because could be. You never know.
I guess we're just assuming it's a regular.
We are assuming.
Coin
we are making assumptions. Yes, we are. Assumptions have been made.
Yes. I feel like it has to be 50. Even if it was like, if 55 was an option, I might be like, I don't know, the weight of the coin might make it go this way more, like
I know there might be some trickery, some
there's
like,
something close to 50. I think they could have tricked me
oh,
for
but
sure.
it's 50.
It is 50.
Okay.
I guess that makes sense. It's valid. I still feel like when I was little, my sister always picked heads because she like knew it was going to be heads, and I feel like she won most of the time. So, all right. Who is the creator of Dragon Ball? Oh dear. Is it Masashi Kishimoto, Hayao Miyazaki, Eiichiro Oda, or Akira Toriyama?
Excellent. Excellent
Whatever
answer.
language this is, if it is your
I have
language,
no idea.
do not hold
Japanese.
this
It's
against
Japanese.
me.
That's Japanese.
Yeah, I
Japanese.
was thinking maybe Japanese, but
Yes.
Well, I don't know who created Dragon Ball, so I have no idea. This is lost on me.
I've never heard of any of these names. I didn't even know Dragon Ball was Japanese. And it
Wait.
looks like we kind of have a mixed bag on what people are guessing, too. The answer is Akira Toriyama. Vapon got it right.
Hey, we got one right. Let's go.
May he rest in peace.
Really? He passed? Oh.
Hmm. I don't even know what Dragon Ball is. That's how sad.
It's an anime.
and old I am. Is it?
Little
Yeah, it's
anime.
an
Yeah.
I bet my kids like it.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge.
Okay, so what does NSFW mean? Does it mean 1, not safe for work, 2, no space for work, 3, new stuff for work, or 4, new software for work?
NSFW.
I'm gonna go take a wild guess and say it's number 1, not safe for work. That's my wild guess. I have no idea.
Is no shit fuckwad up there?
Listen to me, Richard. That is not safe for work, Richard.
Oh,
You can't just be saying fuck wise
no.
whenever
Is that
you feel
up
like
there,
it. Oh, it does mean not safe for work. All right. You see? You see,
Oh.
Richard? You see?
We were close.
He was kind of right, honestly. If you
were
think about it.
Damn it.
No shit.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I might use that next time somebody says something instead of like, thank you, Captain Obvious. I have a new
Not safe for work.
NSFW now.
NSFW. I feel like I'd rather just, instead of saying the letters, I'd rather just say the words. You know what I mean?
Right,
Oh, yeah.
Right. So which player is known as the refrigerator? Is it William Perry? Is it Reggie White? Is it Lawrence Taylor or Joe Montana? The refrigerator.
What are
The
they
refrigerator.
playing?
They are
Yeah,
playing
that's what I want to
Joe
know.
Montana's football, right?
football. They are
I've
playing
never.
football.
Oh, Reggie White.
Oh, these are football players.
Football player. The refrigerator was a football player.
Do you have to be like really big, like a tank? Is
It
that
was
why
a
you're
big
calling him?
guy.
I would imagine so. If he's
Big
looking like a
man. He played
refrigerator.
for the Bears. Yes, Chicago Bears.
Oh, William Perry.
Yes, he played
Okay.
for
Heard
the
of him.
Chicago Bears. The refrigerator. He was a big man, big dude. Yeah,
Damn.
you didn't want to go in the refrigerator. Yeah.
No,
And they
do not
say
wish-
refrigerator. They don't even say the fridge. No, the refrigerator.
no.
We want you to.
Raider.
En
Bitch,
serio,
don't come over
period.
here. Is what he's saying by that. Bitch, don't come over here. Ain't nothing to eat in here.
It packs more punch that way.
The refrigerator eats your ass if you come over here.
All right. What song by ABBA, often associated with New Year's celebrations, was performed in many U.S. clubs and has become a staple at New Year's Eve parties? Is it 1, Waterloo, 2, Mamma Mia, 3, Happy New Year, or 4, Dancing Queen?
I didn't even know that they had a Happy New Year song. Do
Me
they?
neither. I was thinking number 4 until I read number 3, and I'm like, is that a real song?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they put that in there to trick us. You know, they just want to trick us.
I've thought that before, and I was overthinking. So I'm going to go with Happy New Year as the answer, even though I've never heard the song. Or maybe I've heard it every year and just didn't know it was by
They didn't
ABBA.
know that that's the song's name, right? That's
The
true.
Dancing Queen. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Wow.
Mia got it. What up, Mia?
Hey, Ashley got it. Happy
Got
dance for
it.
Ashley.
By sheer guessing. Although now I'm going to have Dancing Queen stuck in my head.
No, for real. Because
Right.
right now, all I want to do is think Dancing Queen.
I was going to ask you to sing it, Sue Ellen.
Yeah, you know what? We
Yeah,
were speaking last week. We were speaking about you and that microphone, girl.
Mhm.
I see you got it. You got it right there. You
I
heard?
always got it. I always come prepared.
Yeah.
Singers must come prepared for any occasion. All right. So, which American singer performed at the Times Square ball drop in 2017, famously doing a live version of Emotions during the New Year's Eve broadcast? Was it 1, Mariah Carey, 2, Lady Gaga, 3, Katy Perry, or 4, Ariana Grande?
I'm trying to think of what artist
Interesting.
has a song called Emotions.
Mariah Carey does.
Does she? I was leaning toward her.
But I don't know about the other artists and if they have a song that's called Emotions. Because there's like several songs named Emotions. Like, for example, what is it? I think it's the Bee Gees. It's just emotions taking me over. Oh, but it could be also Mariah Carey. You got me feeling
Always
emotions
Mariah Carey.
deeper than
Always
I've
her.
ever dreamed of.
Oh, I do know that one.
That
It's
one.
always her. There it is.
Ah,
It
it's
is.
Mariah. Hey,
Yep.
Yeah,
hey,
girl.
hey. I love me some Mariah.
Come on, what Christmas and what New Year's passes without Mariah Carey in it?
Oh,
Serious.
come on.
Serious. So that was easy. That was an easy one right there.
Right? I don't want to laugh for Christmas. I can only sing a piece of the song because, copyright infringement.
So in
All right.
1996, is it my turn?
Yeah.
It is. So in 1996, in the 1996 movie Sleepless in Seattle, where do Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan meet for the first time after a series of long-distance conversations culminating in the new year? Was it Times Square, the Empire State Building, Golden Gate Bridge, or Central Park? 1996. Was I even born then? I don't
think so. You look
this
like you
wasn't
were not old
around
enough.
then. Hold up. I
You
wasn't
were.
even here. Hold up. What the hell's going on?
I feel like I haven't seen this movie, but I'm picturing it like a scene, and I want to say it's a building, but I'm usually wrong. So, I feel like it's the Empire State Building, and I feel like that's probably not it because I have been striking out today.
I mean, it could be, but then I don't know why the Golden Gate Bridge stands out to me too. I don't know. It's like
Because it's closer to Seattle.
maybe so. Oh, it's the
Probably.
Empire State Building. Ashley was
Yeah.
right.
All
Because
right.
none of
Oh
those
yeah.
in New York. Yeah.
Okay.
I look out
There
once
you
in a
go.
while.
I've been there. I've been to the top of it.
I have not. I would like to someday.
It's really cool. You can see like the whole city from there.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go to New York over Christmas break with my boyfriend, and then we broke up. So,
Well, you know what? Good riddance.
yep. Bye.
Bye.
I stayed home and relaxed instead. All good.
He didn't deserve you anyway.
He did. He really didn't. Okay. In New Year's Eve 2011, this is a movie. Which character played by Zac Efron helps Michelle Pfeiffer's character fulfill her New Year's resolutions in just one day? Is the character 1, Sam, 2, Paul, 3, Mike, or 4, Jack? I don't remember a movie with Zac Efron and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Me neither. Weird.
Have you guys seen this movie?
Not at all.
2011. So it would have been a really young, really cute, like 20-something Zac Efron.
I know, because right now the Zac Efron, oof. What
He
happened?
reminds me a little bit of, well, he had that accident and he had to have reconstructive surgery on his face.
Really?
And he
That's what happened? Oh,
Yeah.
now I feel
He had
bad.
a really bad accident. And now he looks like David Hasselhoff. Like he's
He kind of
still like,
does, though.
what?
He kind of does look like David
Yeah.
Hasselhoff.
And he's still like handsome, but he was so cute before. So,
Yeah.
but
Oh, the answer is Paul.
nobody's seen this movie apparently. New Year's Eve. I'm trying to see. Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner were in it.
Really?
Now I have to see it. I like both of them. I'm kind of over all the shows I like, and I haven't found a new show I like. So I've been watching movies lately. So I might add New Year's Eve to my movie queue.
Girl, I know all the good shows. Just text me.
Right.
Me. I know
Send
all the
me your
good
top
shows.
3 favorites.
Wait, before that, let me read this question. So, what is the shape of DNA? Is it 1, triple helix, 2, single helix, 3, quadruple helix, or 4, double helix? I don't know. But I do
don't
know
know.
my top
Is it
3
helix?
shows.
What are your top 3 shows?
So my top 3 shows, okay. I'm gonna say my comfort shows, like my go-to shows when I'm like not wanting to watch anything else, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say Schitt's Creek. I don't know if you've ever seen that, right?
I've watched the entire series 6 times. It's my favorite.
I love it. I love it. I never get sick of it. And then there's also P-Valley, which is coming out with the new season.
Never heard of it.
It's so good. And then what's another show that I'm really into?
Good job, guys.
I wouldn't say it's my my favorite show per se, but it was a really, really interesting show that I watched recently, and I think you should watch it. It's called Yellow Jacket.
Okay.
It's so good. Especially, I think we're the same age, me and you. It's all the actresses that are like around our age.
Okay. I'll look into it. And after we're
Christina
done here,
Ricci's in it. It's like so many people. It's a like all-star cast, basically.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, back to the game. Moving on. Here we go. So, who is known as the father of geometry? Is it that guy? Is it Newton? Is it Euclid? Or is it Archimedes?
Who is this guy?
Archimedes.
Pythagoras. I had to say this in the last show.
Archimedes and Pythagoras.
Oh, the Pythagorean,
Pythagorean
theorem?
theory.
Yes.
Is that how you say it?
I just gave it away. He gave it away.
Whatever
I
it
don't know.
is.
I don't know if that's
Whatever
geometry
the
though.
hell
I know
that
it's
is.
math.
Well,
I'm saying it wrong. It's like
the Pythagorean theory. You're talking about the
Pythagorean.
Pythagorean theory.
But I
Yeah,
don't
the
know if it's
Pythagorean theory in
geometry.
math.
I
But
was
it
great at geometry, not algebra. And I don't even know how to say it. So
but the Pythagorean theorem, you use it in algebra, not
yeah.
geometry. So it could be somebody else. Oh, Euclid. Okay. Euclid.
Yeah, no idea. Well, so back to the TV shows, Sue Ellen. For Christmas, I
Like
got
back
this
to the TV
huge
show.
I got this huge, it doesn't even fit on the screen, right? Picture for my wall that's framed. And it is the field when David runs away from home. And he's out in the field and he's
My
like,
favorite
took you
scene.
3 days. And they're like, we didn't know where you were. And he's like, I texted Alexis. And she's like, sorry, I didn't respond to one text, David. So I have a picture of that on my wall now.
That's one of my favorite scenes. I love that show.
All right. What celestial body is the center of our solar system? I hope you all get this right. Is it number 1, the sun, number 2, the moon, number 3, Jupiter, or number 4, Earth?
Well, we tend to think the world revolves around us. Everything revolves around us. So Earth. Wrong
What is-
answers only.
What is the center of the university or the universe? Me.
Me.
It tracks for me. Richard gets it. He gets it. What celestial body? Mia gets it.
The sun.
Everybody got it.
Everybody got it. Hey, nobody needs to go back to school.
Good job, you guys. Yesterday, my son asked me what the moon's moon is called. And through a series of probing questions, I learned that he thought the moon was a planet that had its own moon.
I
And
can
he
see why he
also
would think
thought
that.
and he's only 9, but still, I feel
Yeah.
like he should have known that by now. And he thought that Saturn's moon was Neptune.
Oh,
like,
okay.
You'll learn eventually.
Eventually. So what was the original photo that inspired the distracted boyfriend meme? Was it 1, a stock photo, 2, a movie scene, 3, a magazine cover, or 4, a candid paparazzi shot?
You guys know this meme?
Yes.
There's like
Do
a
you know
pretty
it?
girl over here.
Right.
this
And he
guy,
like looks back at her and he breaks his neck to look at her. Yep.
and his girlfriend's like,
And his girlfriend's like ready to smack the shit out of him.
yep.
Yep. I know that photo.
And the other woman is just oblivious, just walking by, living her life.
Living her best life.
Yep. That's the way to do it. Just
You know?
walk gracefully, not caring about what's
It's
going
just-
on around you.
And it was just a stock photo. That's it. Somebody knew what they were doing with that picture, though.
Yep.
They knew what they
And
were
I'm
doing.
like, man, if only they got paid every time that meme was shared.
You know?
Imagine creating a meme that like blows up, but you don't get any money for it.
It happens all the time.
Yep. Or
Yeah.
you become a meme. Have you guys seen that? There's like a little boy on the big screen at like a baseball game, and he's like a little blonde boy with like a buzz cut.
Is it my
And,
turn? I think it's my
No,
Oh,
it's
is
fine.
it? Oh, here.
So, who was the youngest driver to win a Formula One race? Was it my turn?
Mhm.
It is now.
Yeah, it was.
So, so was it Max Verstappen? Was it Lewis Hamilton? Was it Fernando Alonso? Or was it Ayrton Senna.
Don't know any of these people.
Ayrton Senna.
Youngest.
Fernando Alonso. Oye, Ashley, ¿tú
Fernando.
conoces a Fernando?
I'm going with Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, it's
Wrong
Max,
again.
Max Verstappen.
Wrong again.
Max Verstappen.
So put tu coquito, mija. No coquito?
Oof. I'm gonna make some. I've been wanting to make some.
Ooh, coquito.
I made some for Thanksgiving, but I for some reason, I guess I was too busy. I didn't make it for Christmas.
What did you make?
But making coquito is Puerto Rican eggnog.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Ooh.
All right. Which TV personality is known for co-hosting CNN's New Year's Eve live broadcast from Times Square alongside Anderson Cooper from 2007 to 2017? Was it 1, Ryan Seacrest, 2, Kathy Griffin, 3, Jimmy Fallon, or 4, Carson Daly? I got a little culprit going crazy with my curtains right there. Hi, baby.
Oh, how
Look at all the
cute.
friends. Look at all the friends.
I'm like, forget the question, kitty.
I can picture Anderson Cooper up there. I just can't picture who's with him. Like, part of me thinks maybe it was Kathy Griffin to have like the male-female balance, but
Oh, yes.
I'm also like, didn't
I
Carson
think it
Daly do a
was.
New Year's thing though?
I think it was, though.
Was it?
Now that I remember, I think it was Kathy Griffin.
Maybe.
Yep.
It was.
Who else? We were right. Hey, victory, victory.
All right. This reminds me, I didn't see any. I don't remember the last time that I actually got to watch a ball drop.
Listen, I've actually been to one. I do not recommend. 0 stars.
It's crazy,
Sorry.
busy,
Do
crowded,
not.
cold.
It is way, way too crowded. No bathrooms.
Ooh.
Yeah, they don't let you have like backpacks or anything like that.
Oh.
Yeah, because like, and then so what are you gonna drink? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to like have supplies if there's nowhere that you can go.
Yeah.
So it's like terrible. It's just not fun. Do not recommend. All right. So what was the name of the Roman god that January was named after? Is it 1, Mars, 2, Jupiter, 3, Janus, or 4, Apollo? Well, the one that sounds like it could be it is like Janus, right?
Uh-huh.
But then that's too obvious.
Right?
It is obvious though.
Is it obvious on purpose or is it obvious to trick us?
You see, that's the problem that you just never know. You just never know.
Never. Obvious on purpose. Got it.
There you go, you know. Janus. It was right.
I didn't know
Okay.
January was named after anybody. I
Well,
didn't know
all
where
of
those
them-
words came from.
Well, all of them are named after like some god, right? And so are the planets. If you think about it, you know, Mars, March, you know, June, Jupiter. Like they all correspond with the name of a god and a month.
I had no idea.
Planet. Like it just all corresponds.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Is it or is it my turn? Did I just go? I don't know.
You just went, Sue Ellen.
I just
It's
went.
your
Yeah,
turn.
I just went. Yes. Your turn.
I'm glad we're all here, damn it. Thank you.
Right.
Ashley.
I don't know what planet I'm on, but okay.
Me neither.
Jupiter.
All right. So, what is the name of the old year used in some cultures based on the cycles of the moon, and which resets every 12 months to mark the start of the new cycle? Is it the lunar year, the solar year, the harvest year, or the Gregorian year?
Hmm.
The name of the old year.
I wish I remembered what Gregorian meant.
Used in some cultures.
Well, it was about the Gregorian calendar in the last
cycles of the moon.
In the last show. We learned that, or at least I learned that in the last show that I was on.
So cycles of the moon are lunar years, or are they solar years? The lunar years, right?
See, and I was thinking harvest year because it would have to do with like crops. So people may use like a crop type of calendar.
I want to go with the Gregorian year because the Gregorian calendar. That's
I don't
it.
know what
That's
the
my
Gregorian
best
calendar is.
educated. That's my best
Lunar year.
educated guess.
Lunar year.
Oh, lunar year.
Everyone else
Hey,
is
you got
smarter
it
than
right.
all three of us.
It's the lunar.
Richard had it lunar year as one of the
Yeah.
options.
Yeah, all the people got it right. Okay.
Good job, team.
Woohoo.
Y'all did it.
Because cycles of the moon. Cycles
Right.
of the moon are lunar.
That makes sense, though.
Lunar year. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. The lunar year, used in some cultures based on cycles of the moon. I needed this question before the last question.
I know, right?
And which resets every 12 months to mark the start of the new cycle, is also called what? Number 1, Western New Year. Number 2, Summer Solstice. Number 3, Equinox Festival. Or number 4, Chinese New Year.
I guess the Western New Year.
I'm gonna guess Chinese New Year because I feel like Chinese has like a link to like astrology and moons. Hey.
Oh, it is the Chinese New Year.
All right.
All right.
I just remember Year of the Dog, Year of the Dragon, all that
Right.
kind of
Right.
stuff. Do you guys know what your year is
Yes.
according to Chinese tradition? What's yours, Sue Ellen?
The oxen.
The oxen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember mine. I feel like I might have been the dog.
What year were you born?
84.
Oh, 84. That was a year before me. I don't remember what the year before me is.
I'll Google it. It's a Google question.
Let's see. Which mission was the first to land humans on the moon? Was it 1, the Apollo 8, 2, the Apollo 15, 3, the Apollo 13, or 4, the Apollo 11?
The first to land humans on the moon.
I don't know this one.
I don't think it's 13.
I'm going to say
And-
Apollo 11,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
I think we were already there prior to 13, so I don't think it'd be 13 or 15.
Apollo
Oh,
Good job.
I was right.
Sue
Apollo
Ellen.
11. Woohoo. Where by?
Way to go, girls.
Listen, we got the curly hair squad going, you know?
Whoa,
Curly hair
scared of
squad.
you. Scared of you, ladies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
We look like
straightened
we're
it
about to
last
start a
week.
girl group.
Yep. I like to do a little alter ego and straighten it once in a while, but it's just too much work. And after a couple days, I'm like, bring the curls back, baby.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So, which mathematician formulated the theory of relativity? Was it Stephen Hawking? Was it Isaac Newton? Was it Galileo Galilei? Or was it Albert Einstein?
Ooh.
Theory of relativity, excuse me. I know this one, so I can't say anything.
Well, I learned in the last show that Isaac Newton discovered the law of gravity. So I don't think it's him. Relativity. I don't think it was Galileo. I think that was after his time. Was it Einstein? What did Stephen Hawking do? I don't remember.
Stephen Hawking, I believe he was the guy who just recently passed away. He was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
He was in that, like sideways like this, but he was a brain. He was a genius.
Yes.
Einstein.
You look at him and it's like, but this man was a genius. Like, that was who Stephen Hawking was.
And I know he was a genius. I just don't know what for.
Yeah. I think it was
But yeah,
physics whatever he did, man. I don't know. He was too deep, man. Too deep.
I'm kind of okay being a little ignorant on some of this stuff.
Right? Yeah.
All right. Which comic book publisher created the character Wonder Woman? Was it 1, Marvel Comics, 2, Image Comics, 3, DC Comics, or 4, Dark Horse Comics? I feel like it was one of the comics.
I know this. And it was one of the comics.
Do you know it, Richard?
Mm-mm.
I have it narrowed down to 2.
I know it, so I'm not going to say anything.
I'm just like...
Yeah, just narrowed down to 2, but I don't know which one of those 2. No idea. DC Comics.
Okay, we had split, so the audience felt as different as I did, as split. So I feel better about that.
Marvel and DC.
If I had to guess,
those are the 2 known entities by me, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know Image Comics. Who the hell are they? Who's Dark Horse Comics? I've never heard of them.
If I haven't heard of it, it's probably made up. That's how I go through life. So I tell myself. I feel like you made that up.
You guys made it up.
I was raised by a father who literally makes things up just for fun. So I question everything.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. So what was the name of the viral trend where people threw a water bottle to make it land upright? Was it 1, the water bottle challenge, 2, flip it, 3, bottle toss, or 4, bottle flip? Hold on, I'm about to do
my
it.
children do this.
I'm about to do it. Okay.
All I have is water in this cup, and I don't want to flip it.
I have a water bottle. I just did it with my left hand.
Does it work? Is it flipping up? Landing right?
No.
Do not pan the
I'm
camera
putting
down.
it on my armchair. I don't think that helps.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't know. Is it the bottle flip challenge? It's not the water bottle challenge. It probably is because I said
the bottle toss. Oh, it is the water bottle.
It's because I said that. That's why I host. They don't want me to play because they know that I'll lose. They're like, well, she's not giving any answers away. She'll be fine on there. Yeah, my son thinks that it's like easiest to flip when there's like a third of the bottle is filled with water. If there's too much, it's too heavy and it doesn't flip correctly.
Oh, so he found a trick to it. Okay, I see. I see.
Yep.
So what is the name of the extreme sport that involves jumping off of a high structure with a parachute? Is it skydiving, paragliding, hang gliding, or base jumping?
Ooh.
Oh, I know this one.
The name of the extreme sport that involves jumping off a high structure with a parachute.
I know this one. Mm-hmm.
I don't
Want
think
to do
it's
this?
skydiving because that's jumping out of an airplane, not a structure. Hang gliding and paragliding, you have like it's not a parachute, it's like wings, right?
I say
Yes,
Like you're
4.
gliding through the air.
Base
Base
jumping.
jump.
right. So
Oh
Base
it's
my
base
gosh, that
jumping.
sounds so terrifying.
I don't want to do it.
I don't think I
I
can
have
do
no desire to do that or bungee jumping. I'll do the paragliding and I'll do the hang gliding, but not the skydiving or the base jumping or all that other stuff.
it. I would do some gliding. I went parasailing in Florida back in April, and that was really fun.
Oh, cool. You were down here? Hey.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. In Greek mythology, which goddess is celebrated during the new year in ancient Greece, marking the beginning of a fresh cycle? Is it 1, Persephone, 2, Hera, 3, Athena, or 4, Artemis? Sorry if I said those wrong. I'm not up on my Greek mythology. Which
I don't
goddess
know who
is
it is.
celebrated during the new year? I would be straight up just randomly guessing at this point.
Athena.
I'm going to say Persephone just because I think that's the right way to say it, and I like that word.
Persephone.
See, when I guess based on logic and reason, I get it wrong. And when I guess based on stupid shit, I get it right.
It's true though.
Again, this is how I live my life.
Oh my
It's
god.
how I've been a success.
She's like, this
thus
is how I
far.
just go through life.
Put all this thought and research and diligence into a decision, and it's totally wrong. And then I just wing it on something else, and it just goes great. It is what it is.
And what have we learned?
Keep winging it.
Exactly. All right. So, which animal is traditionally associated with New Year's celebrations in Chinese culture? Is it 1, the tiger, 2, the panda, 3, the lion, or 4, the dragon? Oh, I know this one.
I think I know it, but again, I could be wrong.
She's like, I don't trust it anymore. I don't trust it.
I don't trust my gut intuition anymore. Keep steering me wrong. Oh, and I looked up 1984 Chinese zodiac is the rat. So
Oh,
not
it's
to
the year of
brag
the
or
rat.
anything, but very classy rat over
Whenever I say I want to say that something happened very long ago, I say when that it happened on the year of the rat.
here. Oh, well,
The year of the rat.
that was me. And I was wrong because I thought it was a dragon. Logic and
It's
reason failed me again.
lion.
I
No,
don't think I've
because
ever seen anything lion related.
I would have said the dragon, but then I remember it's not an animal. We're talking about a real animal.
That's
So then I
true.
was like, oh, well, then it has to be the lion.
That's true.
So right now, what is the closest star to Earth? Sun, Sirius, Proxima Centauri, Alpha Centauri.
I know.
I mean, isn't the sun technically a star? Is it?
Is it?
I don't freaking know. I'm confused.
Here's a question.
Is it the closest?
If you know the closest star to Earth, what's the second closest star to Earth?
Well, see, I don't know the first one, so how am I supposed to do?
I know the first, which is the sun. Alpha
it's the
Centauri
sun.
is the second closest.
See, the sun. This is what I was getting at. Isn't it the sun? Because the sun is considered a star, right? So, and it would be the closest one to us.
Yep. And it is.
Okay, so at least my logic was right, you know? I was arriving to the answer.
Yes. And I'm like, Sirius, I just think Sirius XM, and then I think satellite radio. And then I think
right? And I think Sirius Black. Harry Potter.
All right. Which element is known as the king of metals? Is it 1, silver, 2, platinum, 3, gold, or 4, copper?
And
I think I know, but do I?
When
though?
you think you know, you're wrong. That's the problem. When it's same with me, I'm like, yeah, I know this. And then it's like, nope.
Like, am I wearing any metal? Oh, yeah, I'm wearing metal earrings right now. But they're none of these things. Cheap costume jewelry here, y'all. I think these were like $12. Gold. I was wrong. I thought it was
Gold.
platinum.
See, I'm wearing white gold. Oh.
Isn't platinum like the shit? I thought it was above gold.
I mean, we value it. We give it more value than gold.
Like when an album goes gold, like that's amazing. But when it goes platinum?
Yeah, exactly. That's like the highest. But things are worth what people are willing to pay for them. So
that's true.
That's rule number 1 of sales.
Yep.
All right. So who is considered the first female mathematician in recorded history? Let's see here. Was it 1, Mary Cartwright? Was it 2, Hypatia? Or was it 3, Emmy Noether? Or was it 4, Ada Lovelace? I don't know. I don't know this one.
Ada.
Ada Lovelace.
I'm going with Mary for no reason other than that's what I feel in my heart.
And I kind of remember her name from somewhere, but I don't know. Oh, it was Hypatia, whatever. I don't know how to say it, y'all.
You guys are so smart. You know so many things I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm smart, and then I just come back to trivia again on Wednesday, and I go, oh, brings me back down to earth to my level,
I'm like, I could be smarter.
I definitely have plenty to learn. All right, we're down to just a couple questions left.
So what is the highest possible score in a single game of Pac-Man? Is it 999,999? Is it 3,333,360? Is it 10 million? Is it 1,080,542? Which one is it?
I just want to commend you, Richard, because sometimes it's hard to read really big, long numbers, and you got them all perfectly.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And also, I will never get these scores in Pac-Man because I'm terrible at Pac-Man. I think it's the whole wah, 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 wah noise.
When I was little, my grandma, oh, look at that. I would have never guessed 3 million. My grandma had Atari, and she played Pong, which is like the ping pong ball with the bricks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
and Pac-Man constantly. Every time that I went to visit my grandma, she was playing Atari, and it was before Nintendo came out. So I was like
Sure.
3. Like I was like
That was
little.
all. That was all. That was all there was. Yeah.
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 Love it.
What's up?
My first console was the Super Nintendo.
That's awesome. All right. What is the name of the meme featuring a girl smiling in front of a burning house? 1, Smiling Sally. 2, Firestarter. 3, Disaster Girl. Or 4, Arson Annie. I can't even picture this one, and I need somebody to show it to me.
No, yeah, for real. And also, why are we naming memes? What is going on? There's names for them. Like,
I guess whatever people search, like David after dentist, people want the, is this real life? They're probably searching David after dentist. Like, is that how it gets a name?
maybe. But who's naming them?
I've got to like, where is this GIF? I got to
Explain.
find it. GIFs. How do I search? Firestarter? I don't know. Oh, I've not seen this before, but I see it now.
Disaster Girl.
Well, I searched
like-
Firestarter, and this girl came up. So,
Well, because there's a movie called Firestarter.
oh,
Yeah, there's a movie, Firestarter.
90s?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I've seen that.
Yeah. You probably have. I'm telling you. Because it was a very popular movie.
I think of a girl starting a fire, and I think of Carrie.
That too. All right, my turn. Okay, so which martial art is known for its animal style techniques that originated in China? Let's see. It was 1, Udo, 2, Taekwondo, 3, Kung Fu, or 4, Karate.
I know it's not Taekwondo because that originated in South Korea. And that is not a gut. That is a fact. So it is not Taekwondo. We can take that one off. That's good, everybody. Other than that, I don't know.
What's throwing me off is like the animal style,
Yeah.
Well,
That's what's throwing me
animal
off. Because it's like
Udo.
I don't know what Udo is. Kung Fu?
Kung Fu.
Everybody was Kung Fu fighting.
Fast as lightning.
I don't know what the animal moves are, though. I'd have to. Are they doing like alligators or what? I got nothing.
Somebody's got to teach me this.
Well, that was a good game, guys.
Oh, that was our last question.
That was our last.
Ooh, last question.
We are
All right.
done.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you to our
Awesome.
amazing audience. Thank you for playing along. You guys are great. The show would definitely not be the same without you. So make sure that you tune in next week. Next week, we're doing these weekly now. So make sure you tune in next week on another episode of
You
Brain
heard.
Brain versus Bar. All right, guys. Make sure to send us emails. Let us know that you won and show us some selfies with your pictures. We want to see you with the prizes. All right.
Yes.
See you guys later.
Congratulations, winner.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Good night.
There can only be one, so I stand alone. I'm the king of the city. The king of the city. The king of the city. This is my throne, the land of the gritty, the place I call home. Keeping it moving, the motto I'm using, I never be losing. Inspired to prove it, I say it, I do it until the conclusion. Never not doing, I'm working, you snoozing, let's in the confusion. Go get what I'm viewing, I'm showing and proving, they cheering and rooting. City, they already know. Ain't no question, I'm the GOAT. Started from the bottom, now I'm at the top. 3, 2, 1. saying, heard what I'm saying. If you did not hear me, then run it. You know I'm the king of the city. The throne, if you want it, come get it. I'm the king of the city. This is my throne, the land of the gritty, the place I call home. Tried by many, but stand on my own. They